It looks like OWL and DBB actually wake up. I make video about this war here that I was a little confused since I was not so sure who is fighting with who and how the OWL and DBB and HOT having over like, I don't know, close to 7-8 billion power more are letting the ROE and ROA actually keep the territory. Even those guys are going to get the passes here. I mean, they're close to gate number 3. What happened here, by the way? It's very strange. They remove some of the towers, I guess, and they just need just one on this side. And looks like ARKM is actually in the union with the ROE and ROE. This is the information I get. I'm going to check just to maybe see, is this actually a true? Check out Wolf's YouTube. Go check it out, this guy. But I don't see any information here, so I'm not quite sure. But yeah, OWL and DBB finally wake up. I'm not so sure about Hot is actually doing something. They have like 5 billion power, this huge amount of power, and they're just sitting here putting only turrets. This is the only thing that they have here. It's just turrets. They don't even farm right now. That's very strange. I mean, imagine to have a 5 billion power alliance that is doing nothing. But anyway, back to the fight. Where was the fight? Yeah, here is the fight. I think OWL right now is going to push on the Roy, and I think that was the main alliance. Roy was the main alliance, correct? We check the alliance. Yeah, 9.7 billion power, and OWL actually have a lot of power also. I think they even have more power from the Roy. But from what I know, the Roy and Roa are very active alliance, and I can see it right now. Look how many people are here. On this side, they have people also ready to attack, but on this side, as you can see, there is just a lot of people, a lot of players. And DBB also wake up, and they're going to be 8 billion power. This is huge amount of power. And Roy and Roa is having way too less power in general. It's really strange when somebody is sending infantry just to be killed. I mean, normally when you make a push, this is the moment you send your infantry, not like this, or trying to fire up some artifact for some reason. I think most of the people are making sorry, are making their artifacts on auto, and I think this is a clever way. I mean, you just make your artifact in the wars on auto like this. You're not going to lose that 1-2 seconds to fire up your artifact, since you may actually get killed there. Okay, OW, I think, are preparing for some pushes, but there is still one keep. Now, the important part about the keep is, I guess, it's only marksman's inside, since by looking the range, this should be a marksman's inside. But the keep is just one legion that is going to fire up, and this is not going to save. This is not going to save the situation, since again it's just going to be just one legion that is going to fire up, even though there is like 15 legions inside. Now, I'm not so sure the plans of the OWL and DBB. Are they going to go for the chicken? I'm not quite sure. Again, to go to chicken, you have to go all over here, all the way, and there is a spire. And Roy actually built their alliance fortress close to this spire. And these spires are slapping. Those things are hitting, and they hit hard. So to go and actually cut them out, to cut out the Roy, OWL and DBB should go and take the spire first. But from what I see, things are looking now. I cannot check out the merits of the server of the alliances. I'm not so sure is this even possible. I can just only check out what the people are doing right now. And right now, OW are doing little push. This is basically a little push, but look how many players from the Roa and Roa is actually coming right now. This is a lot of players, and here is just maybe 2 or 3 players playing with all the legions. And this is something that I don't understand. I mean, okay, you have like 5 legion, but I'm not so sure person can effectively control 5 legion. I personally just go for 1 legion. I control just 1 legion. And imagine 5 legion. Now, from time to time, we're going to see some attacks here and there. Since maybe I'm going to put my head little down here so the people can actually see what is going on. Uh, yeah, I think people are going to attack just to fire up their artifacts, and the moment they fire up their artifacts, they're going to go back. I think this is the main strategy, and this is a clever strategy in general, since artifact costs nothing. You just have to wait the cooldown to finish, and it is doing pretty decent damage, especially some of the artifacts in Call of Dragons are doing massive damage. Okay, I'm going to put my head here. Yeah, looks fine. So Roy is currently holding the position. There was some turrets here, but right now there is no turrets. So I'm curious how the OWL and DBB actually break this defense. From what I see, I can agree on something that I get under my previous video, that the HOT is currently not playing. I don't know what these people are doing, but they're doing nothing. Just having this skip to enter people in the fight so the turrets can fire up. I'm not so sure how much the turrets level 4, level 5. Oh my god, this is a fat turrets, and keep in mind you can only build 2 turrets. And having that many turrets mean the guys just siege themselves, but I'm not so sure who is in this 5 billion power alliance and just sitting like this. I can actually go and check her out right now. I can go and check her out. These guys. Okay, going to the hot members. 39. Okay, normally the officers in almost most of the alliances is a couple big boys, and the rest is with less power. But from what I look, the officers is not so powerful. There is not even a tier 5 person here. Maybe this one have the tier 5, not so sure. From where the power of these guys are coming, I'm curious. This is 5 billion power. 56, maybe this is a tier 5. How many tier 5s they have? I mean, you may wonder why I check the tier 5s, but the tier 5s is the players that are making the difference. I mean, people are going to say activity, blah blah blah, stuff like this. No, if you have tier 5, you're going to make the best trades in your life, and the healing is going to be healing tier 5 against tier 4. But it's looking pretty average. There is no some big whales inside. I think everything is in the raw and raw, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, the zone 2 are open, but those guys are still persisting fighting here. And I don't think Roy and Roa are going to give it up or just even give some territory back, since if they lose here, the next point that they have to siege themselves, since this is pretty decent siege with 2 skip, is going to be around the spire. Around the spire, and I'm not so sure that OWL can actually go for the spire. I don't think there is a bridges here that can allow OWL and DBB just to pass this. No, the only place is actually here. And yeah, actually they can bypass this one, since it's absolutely pointless for OWL to fight here. It's basically pointless here. Why they fight here? But the better way is to go here. Go on this side. By going on this side, they're going to take out this alien skip, and actually break the rods for the Roy. And it's absolutely pointless, the fight here that is happening right now. I mean, this is what I would do if I was on the OW and DBB place. Here the siege is big, two alliance keeps. There was just one alliance keep, couple towers. I mean, if you see somebody sieging here, the way you can tell is like this: when you see a lot of towers and an alliance keep, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers. So if they keep fighting here, there will be 5 towers. On other side, here is just one tower. Okay, it's not only one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 towers and one keep, but it's way better. I mean, if they have to go, they have to go there. Here's my personal opinion, but the fight is not over. I was thinking here they actually left this zone, since on the both sides the gate 2 is open. For the OWL and DBB, the gate 2 are open. Absolutely same for Roy and Roa. The gate 2 is open. Now I'm not so sure that is the GG83 in the alliance with OWL. I really don't know, but maybe they write somewhere here, leader, blah blah blah, Coco. I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, the fight is happening here. Maybe, nah, I don't think they're going to go for the Behemoth, OWL Behemoth or something like this, but for sure, I can say one thing: the activity of Roy and Roa is absolutely huge. I mean, those guys are active, definitely are active. OWL, yesterday I checked them out and they take out couple of the they take out some of the territory here that actually was oh my god, what is this thing, what is this blue stuff? They take out some of the towers here, and I think they actually proceed further. I don't remember, but it was different map. Here the hot was cut out by the Roy, I think. Yeah, this is still hot. And yesterday when I checked, the OWL was destroying one of the towers here. But that was it. But I guess they get good in the downtime of the Roy and Roy and actually proceed further, since uh they're pushed away. I mean, the Roa and Roy is pushed away. They have better territory advantage on this side. Now everything is happening on this side right now. Both of the alliances, I guess they're getting their ready to do some fights, but I don't know. If I was on OWL, I will go on other place, and everybody's here, bro. Everybody's here. Uh Basically the whole alliance of the Roy is actually here. Everybody's here. No one care for the zone 2. Everybody's here. There is some people that can even farm. Imagine that, to actually have a chance to farm in war times like this. I was thinking that was a friendly war, or maybe they just decide, okay, let's make things little more interesting, because this actually happened in Call of Dragons. Just two alliances that are in union just decide, okay, let's do some fights here just to make the season more interesting, just to not lose training, to boost the activity, blah blah blah. But this is not a friendly war. This is not a friendly war, and OWL and DBB are fighting against, what was, I don't like to say Roa. Roa is like my, I don't know. Again, Rise of the Elites, and the other ones was Rise of Elites. What was the name of the other one? Roa. What the Roa was? Rise of something else. Rise of Avengers. Okay, let's say the Rise. The Rise. Oh my god, this maybe not so good name, but yeah, the Rise is going to hold the position. I'm not so sure how far they can actually go. little fights here and there from the flank units. I'm still surprised that there is people. I mean, if I was here, I'm going to jump with my cavalry and destroy all of these flank legions. But yeah, at least people find some use of the. Oh my god, there is a hot people actually. Those are hot people. Imagine to go with the flank marksmen. I mean, this is maybe the most useless troop in Call of Dragons, but there is a hot people here. So some of the hot players actually are joining in this war. Of course, DBB and OWL have to stick together, but hot have to be on other place just to not get a friendly fire. This is very important in the alliance war, so they have to pick other place from where they have to do some damage or perform some attacking actions. Because yeah, the friendly fire is huge thing. People are thinking, okay, we're going to go on this side, but when the Lilia start, Lilia don't care. Lilia doing splash damage and Lilia are killing. So yeah. I want to check also the front lines of these people. How many merits have these people on the DBB and OWL? 1.2 million, 12 million. Okay, the stun is doing the job, ladies and gentlemen. 12 billion 685. Yeah, that looks low. 8.6 billion. Okay. There's a lot of billions here. I mean million. Oh my god. Sorry guys, million. It's just million. I don't think somebody hit a billion in a single season. And on W 11 million. This one 19 million. 17 2.1 13 million. Those guys, by the way, from OWL have a lot of merits. It's actually surprised me. 14 million, 3.9 million, 1.7. So they have the merits. They have the merits. I guess this is not the only war they're doing, except if the ROE actually have the same amount of merits. 3.7 million, okay, 5.2, 1.9, 3.5, 4.8, 2 million, 2 million, 8.7 million, okay, 4 million. It's not looking that. I mean, OWL definitely have like 2 times more merits from Roy. I mean, I guess I get some rumors that the OWL actually fight in this zone against the ARKM, and those guys have power also. They're like 10 billion power, something like this, 10.3 billion power, and they managed to push them out of this zone, and they lose a lot of troops. But yeah, this is as information I have. But so far, we're going to see what is going to happen here. A lot huge siege on both sides. Look at these turrets, bruh. Every time I open this map, I get shocked by the turrets. And I think the fight is going to be here for some time till actually one of the alliance enter in the downtime. The moment one of the union enter in the downtime, the other one is going to do a push, and absolutely the same when the alliance that is doing the push go in the downtime, they're going to get pushed, and yeah, something like this. I mean, like every normal alliance war, except if the enemy have huge advantage. If you have huge advantage, oh, actually, this is raw, and this is raw. Both of these alliances are here. I was thinking this. Oh my god, this blue one is actually OWL, but it's not. So they have to actually break on this side, steal a bridge, and turrets are waiting for them. Oh my god, the Rise are actually sieged very, very well. I really don't know why those guys are not in zone 2. But yeah, the fight here is continuing, and I think it's going to be maybe a couple days, maybe close to a week. I'm not so sure. the giant is going to come soon, the necro giant, and I think maybe, I guess those alliances is going to get the giants and the hydras on both sides, and these guys is going to stuck here fighting. I mean, this is my personal opinion. I'm not so sure what is going to happen, but so far there is a big activity here from time to time. And yeah, so this is so far what happened with OWL, DBB, and Rise. If you want to check the first video where my impressions was very confusing, I'm going to put it right here so you can go and check it out. I hope you enjoy it. Hit one like, subscribe, see you in the next video.